Hi friends, it has been over a year since I've done a RightBlogger complete walkthrough review, and to be honest, that's way too freaking long when they are constantly adding new tools. So this is going to be a long one, but I'm going to go through and show you every single tool that I use in RightBlogger, and I might just show you some that I haven't used as well. There is, just to cut to the chase, TLDR type thing, there is a free account for RightBlogger. So this is not just me pitching you my affiliate link. Of course, my affiliate link is below, but you can use a free account. It's just limited on the uses, and I'm going to show you why you really want a paid account, of course. So without further ado, let's get going. All right. So whenever you log into RightBlogger, you'll see it has 88 tools right now as of the time of recording. It's got some recommended tools, some blogging tools, etc. I'm just going to go through all of the tools. So let me just start with blogging. The article writer. So this is one that most people sign up to use RightBlogger for the YouTube video to blog post, or for the article writer, in my experience. But there's so many more tools that you're going to want to use. All right, so you see right here, there is a thing that says choose project. This is a paid feature as far as I know. You guys, I've had a paid account the whole time, so I don't know exactly what the difference is between free and paid. But whenever you set up a project, you're creating your voice. So you know how whenever you go in and you're using AI and it's not trained on your brand, your talking style, etc., it's just really crap. Well, projects prevents this. So you can go in, create a new project. So I'm going to choose Pip's voice, and then you choose your keyword. Now, my tone and writing style is bold, blunt, relatable, and motivational. There are also writing styles you can choose if you're not using the projects, like, oh, I'm fun and quirky, whatever it is, or if you want to be professional, academic, authoritative, etc. Those are all options to choose from here as well. Now, I know most of my audience speaks and understands English. However, if you are writing in another language, they have like a gabillion different languages to choose from. They even have Yiddish, y'all. You can choose to have the article writer create an outline for you that you can edit by just toggling on this little button. If you don't toggle on this button, you will not be able to edit the outline. So I recommend toggling it on. If you want RightBlogger to create your images, then you'll just toggle on the include images. Include external links. This means that RightBlogger will find some high authority links to put into your post. I don't toggle that on because I find my own links. And then real-time knowledge. So real-time knowledge means they're going to pull data from the web when writing your article. Again, you're going to choose your voice here, your language here, and then you can choose some other things like article length, point of view, etc. You can also have it internally linked to your other posts, which it does a pretty good job with. You can list your primary keyword, your target audience, etc. And then in here where it says additional instructions, you can create additional instructions for your article writer. So this teaches the article writer my messaging. So I went from homeless to building a six-figure business. I should probably change that to multiple six-figure now. I have ADHD. I believe in rapid implementation over perfect planning. My approach is about minimal viable everything to get fast results. Like, all of this stuff in here is going to help the article writer do a better job, okay? And you can always add knowledge as well. If you are wanting to include a source, you could put in text, or you can pull from your library. This is one tool, y'all, one tool, and it does a really good job writing articles. So let's go back to all tools, and I promise all of them will not be that in depth, but article writer is super important. Smart Suggest. So Smart Suggest is where you put in your website and it generates a list of long tail keyword article ideas based on your specific website. Post ideas. I love generate a list of blog post ideas from a topic or keyword. Post outline. This is where you put your keyword in. So let's just say, well, the example is my favorite blogging tips. So let's just use that. And then let's see what it gives us. This is a blog post outline, okay? So you want to build a badass blog? Hey, that sounds like me. SEO isn't rocket science, but you've got to nail the basics. Oh my gosh, right? Oh my gosh, this is so me. The power of consistency and why you're probably sucking at it. Consistent as fuck. Okay, if y'all didn't believe it before, RightBlogger knows me. Absolutely love it. So, wow, that is so long. Conclusion, get off your ass and write a damn post. Oh my gosh. I have to write this post now. I have to. It's written in the stars. Let's see, post title. So if you're terrible at creating blog post titles, you can use this. However, I do want to mention that sometimes it's very AI-y. That sounds like E-I-E-I-O. Sometimes this is very AI-y, so you need to just make sure you're using your brain as well. This will create your blog post introduction. Make sure that you put your keyword in, so it'll make it a keyword-rich introduction. I don't even know why somebody would use the paragraph tool, because this creates a paragraph from a keyword, but like you have so many other options. Here's a blog post conclusion, which again, the article writer handles really well. FAQ, I do like this. If the article writer does not include FAQ, or if you don't put it in your outline, then you could use this. But again, go back to the article writer and put the FAQ in. Key takeaways. So this is really good. You can generate key takeaways from text, from a blog post, or from a YouTube video URL. So I really do like that. Generate a list of newsletter ideas from phrase or topic. Generate a newsletter using your bullet points of what you want to talk about, or an article, or a YouTube video. So I just hired a VA to help me repurpose my content. And the process that he's using is I send him a YouTube video that I made, and then he turns it into newsletters, blog posts, social posts, reels, TikToks, all the things, right? So I love that this helps you repurpose, like take your YouTube video or article, turn it into a newsletter. Lists, generate a simple list of information. Listicle writer. Listicles are gold. Love, love listicles. Grammar fixer. So if you are writing something from scratch and you're like, I don't know if that sounds right, it can help fix your grammar. You can use the paraphrase tool to paraphrase a paragraph. The rewriter tool, this is something that a lot of my people like to use, like putting in something that you wrote and having the AI improve it. You could also use the shorten tool, which is where if you have like 5 sentences and you want to shorten it down to 1 or 2. And then on the opposite side of that, we have the expand tool, and that's if you have a sentence and you want to turn it into, say, a paragraph. SEO tools are next. So we have our keyword research tool, which yes, is very popular. It does include volume, the CPC and the competition. Well, I could just read the screen here instead of trying to remember, Sadie. And it is good. It's not going to replace key search if you're somebody who goes in and dives deep, but I did ask Nina from She Knows SEO what her thoughts were on RightBlogger's keyword research tool, and she did say it was solid. So I feel comfortable recommending that to y'all. People also ask, do you guys remember the website People Also Ask? You've got it all right here now. So you can create a list of keyword ideas based on autocomplete. So if anyone has followed me so long that they remember back in my randomosity days, that long time ago, randomosity, I used to teach, and this was like 2009, maybe long time ago. We're old, y'all. But I used to teach that you would go to Google and you would type in a word and space and then the letter A, and then the word and space and then B, and it would give you all these autocomplete ideas, and that's where we would get our keywords, which sounds really embarrassing now that I think about it, but it worked. Okay, it worked. And that's essentially what this is right here. So backlink checker, so you can view the backlink data for a URL, see who has been linking to you. Meta title. This tool is one that you'll want to bookmark because a lot of y'all are not creating SEO friendly meta titles or descriptions based on your keywords, and this can help with your search a lot. Permalink. Oh, please bookmark this one. I've seen so many permalinks these past few weeks that have like 15 words. There's no need for that, I promise. And don't put numbers in the permalink. Even if this thing puts numbers, don't put numbers. I don't think it would, but if it does, you still have to use your brain and the knowledge that you have about blogging. But yeah, the permalink generator, check mark. Definitely save that one. AI image generator. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used this because I use Ideogram and Midjourney. So I have not tried this. You guys want to try it? Let's try it. Okay, this is a photo of a cat. How about a colorful rainbow bridge with 2 pit bulls walking across it? That's probably not a great prompt, so I'm just going to click auto improve prompt. Oh, you can change the aspect ratio. Love it. Image style. Ooh, okay. I see you, RightBlogger. Watercolor, of course. Do you know me at all? Oh, it's so cute. This is actually a good image. Huh. Okay, so y'all, the image generator, I think it works pretty well. Image caption or alt text. This is another thing that some of y'all need to bookmark. Alt text, alt text. You got to fill that out. Not just for Google, not just for search, for accessibility, for people who are using screen readers. Content gap. This is a good one. My people love this one. Generate a comparison between 2 articles. So you put your article in and your competitor's article in, and you're like, hey, what are they doing that I'm not doing? What do I need to add to mine? And you can fill any gaps that you might have missed. Keyword cluster. This is probably, let me think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is my most used tool. Not because I'm writing so many blog posts, because I'm definitely not. Don't tell my VIPs I said that. But it's because I love all the ideas. It just gives you so many ideas. I just go in for like funsies and be like, oh, if I was going to build a site about astrology, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, maybe this isn't helpful from a business standpoint to tell you all of that, but I love the keyword cluster tool, and it works and it helps you a lot, even if you are writing a lot of blog posts that I'm not. So the whole point is to create the content in clusters to build topical authority. And a lot of folks aren't doing that yet. So this keyword cluster tool, perfect. Make sure you bookmark it. And you can actually add these to your sidebar here. There's a little star button. And so once you decide what you want to do, so I'm in keyword clusters, it's already starred, but you can go all the way down the list and you can star. Like if I wanted to star backlink checker, it would stay in my top tools. But as you can see, my top tools are article writer, YouTube video to blog post to YouTube video, list, keyword cluster, keyword research, newsletter, smart suggest, expert reply, course outline, Pinterest pins, and Tool Studio. Oh my gosh, I have to show you guys Tool Studio too. I got to get through this. Okay, let's go. Where are we at? Content gap, keyword cluster, Google preview. So this preview, it says preview and optimize your Google search snippets. UTM, if you're, I'll just show you that one real quick. So this creates parameters for UTM parameters for your links. So you'll put your link in here and then you can add the source. Oh, there's a lot of options here. Wow. And oh, there isn't a video on this one. Huh. Usually Ryan or Andy does a video. But that, I haven't even used this tool. That's very helpful. Okay. Social tools, which y'all know I do not really do social media, so I'm just going to speed through these. If you do use social media, come and check them out. Create a social bio, YouTube video ideas, YouTube tag generator. So these I do like: YouTube video title, video description, video outline, video to blog post. I would pay for RightBlogger just for YouTube video to blog post and the keyword clusters and the tool studio. Like, I just need 3 tools. Don't tell them I said that, though. I don't want them to get rid of all these because I like having the options. Video to tweets, if you're for some reason using X, I wouldn't. Video script, video transcript, blog post to YouTube video script. There's so many things here. TikTok content ideas. Ooh, that one's a good one. I haven't used that, but that's juicy. LinkedIn post, LinkedIn headline, Pinterest pins, podcast name. We named our podcast Build After Burning. I wonder what this would have given me as for ideas. Podcast episode titles, episode ideas, and appearance finders. Ooh, find podcasts in your niche to pitch as a guest. I did not even know this existed. I'm going to have to tell my VIPs. This is their homework. They're going to have an easy button. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sales tools. Email subject, cold email, which most of us don't send cold emails, but hey, if you do, there's a tool for it. Freelance proposal. So if you're wanting to create a proposal for a freelance project, a freelance contract, I'm going to need that for my VA business. Press release, slogan, ad copy, mission statement, hook. This is another one that you want to start. Generate attention-grabbing hooks. So I'm not good at creating hooks, but this tool will help. Create a call to action. Again, calls to action aren't my strong suit. I'm just like, yo, here's the thing. Grab it or don't. So call to action is a good one to use. Feature, benefit, outcome. Now, these are like sales formulas, right? So we've got feature, benefit, outcome. We've got ADA. So this is creating awareness, interest, desire, and action for your product. So even if it's your freebie, you want to kind of sell it a little bit so people are really excited to get it. So you could use one of these. You can use the webinar topic tool to generate webinar topics based on your topic, niche, audience, whatever you want to put in there. Course outline. You guys saw this was marked in my favorites. It's because I want to use it. I haven't used it yet. You guys want to see it? Let's use it. Okay, so how about introduction to baking? Question mark. I have no idea where that came from. All right, so this is text-based. Ooh, we want it video-based. Tone and writing style. Let's do playful and friendly. And then you can take this creativity up or down. I'm just being silly. Let's be most creative here. Introduction to baking, video course outline. Welcome, or how I twice set off my smoke alarm. Oh my gosh. Baking gear, or the army of gadgets you probably don't need yet. I have all the things and I never bake. Know thy ingredients and thy allergies. I feel like we're in Hocus Pocus. What even is baking? Science class with snacks. Okay, this is cute. Remember, I put the creativity all the way up. Okay, so whenever you go in and you're doing like a professional business course, you're not going to get this silly stuff. I just thought it was really cool. Oh my. Wow. Wow. That is good. That is good, you guys. After course outline, we have product name. If y'all know me at all, product naming is not my thing. I have the course. I have the challenge. I have memberships made easy. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm autistic, but I'm just like, y'all, this is what it is. I don't need to make it like fancy, but I do love alliteration. So I do have a lot of product names with lots of alliteration. So brainstorm a list of product name ideas with this tool. You can also do a product description tool. This is very random, but a lot of the tools have this. Like back in the day, y'all remember Conversion AI, aka Jarvis, aka Jasper, aka the AI that has a major identity crisis. They had the real estate listing. And I remember us all at the very beginning just being like, what? That doesn't make sense. And look at this car listing. Same thing they had. So I don't know if maybe just like a demographic of RightBloggers people are like selling cars or houses or something. But yeah, those tools are there if you want to use them. Now we have productivity tools. So this is a summarizer. If you have a YouTube video or an article that you just do not have time to watch or read, put that into the summarizer. Translate, you can easily translate from one language to another. Acronym generator, this is another one that you can bookmark or star. I do like creating acronyms. So for example, I have my affiliate marketing challenge coming up in VIP in September, and I created the bridge framework for it. And so RightBlogger helps you figure out, okay, what is a good acronym for your framework? And then I have for my AI-powered blogging course, the growth framework, and each letter stands for something. It really helps me and my VIPs and my light members remember the training whenever I use acronyms. So merge text. This says modify text and allow merging and changes to content. So I think this is where, yeah, so this is the text to modify, and then this is the merge text. So it's going to merge the two together. That's a really weird tool idea, but like it actually serves a purpose. There's a lot of times whenever I merge things together. Content filler is next. So fill in content contextually, automatically. Explain it like I'm 5. So I don't have to explain things like they're 5, but I have found that my coaching goes over better whenever I create scripts that are meant for 5th graders. And I also use the spiral teaching method, which I've really been digging into like different teaching methods for neurodiverse kids, because even though I teach adults, our brains are kind of the same. Like it's not really an intelligence level thing. It's like we're neurodiverse and our brains are how they are. So it really helps whenever I break things down on a simpler level. There's just so much going on in our brains. We don't have room for like this academic, scholarly, like 3rd year college level stuff. So explain it like I'm 5 is good. Expert reply. This helps you formulate text for Haro and other tools. So if you are pitching Haro, which stopped being Haro and then was Haro again, but if you're using Haro, this is a good one to create replies. Review generator. So this generates reviews. Interview questions. Now, this is based on a job role, but I'm betting you could use it for podcasts somehow as well. Improve writing. This is what a lot of people use AI for, is just to improve the writing that they've already created. Make text punchier and more engaging. This is another one that I have used often. AI prompt improver. So if you're prompting AI and you're like, these results are trash, remember, garbage in, garbage out. So that's what you're going to get. If you give a trash prompt, you're going to get a trash response. So use the AI prompt improver to improve your prompt. There's also a Midjourney prompt generator. Love, love, love. You guys know that I love Midjourney. I love ideogram, and this prompt generator really helps me create awesome images. The image to prompt, say that you have an image that you want to create something like it. You can pop that in, it creates a prompt, and then you use that prompt on ideogram, Midjourney, etc. Excel formula generator. This does work for Google Sheets as well, and I have used it. It's much better than ChatGPT by itself. This says regex generator. Okay, I have no idea what this is, y'all. I have no idea. Pattern description, email address, URL, phone number. Okay, so there's a video here. I'm not going to watch it right now since I'm making a video, but I'm going to have to look at this because regular expression generator. Yep, above my pay grade, y'all. And last but not least, we have transcribe audio or video to text. I love, 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 love this. So you go and drop your file in and it will transcribe it for you. Okay, I think we've covered all of the tools. So let's go to Tool Studio because hello, Tool Studio. Let me show you. Don't judge, y'all. This is a very basic page that I made right before going live with Ryan from RightBlogger, just to show I could do it. But this is a tool I created in Tool Studio. And so if you're naming your Facebook group, you need to keep in mind your audience and SEO. So whenever you put a name in here, like this says fitness for beginners, and then women over 40, those are the examples. So I'll just put those in. Oh, look at that. Fit and fabulous over 40 beginners. Strong and healthy after 40, fitness starters club, empowered fitness. These are pretty good. Like there's beginner friendly fitness for women over 40 is the best for SEO. But I like a lot of these strong and healthy after 40. Yeah, these are good. So this is just one of the tools that I've created in the Tool Studio. And so whenever you create a tool, you can even see there were a few people who used this tool. Look at this. There's some uses. 30 people used the tool this day. That's so cool. So if you want to create a tool, let's just go and I'll show you real quick. I could do a whole tutorial on this actually, but let's just do it real quick. Add new tool. And then this has different ideas. So let's just do guided meditation. I'm just going to do what it's telling me to right here. You can also generate a new example if you don't like the first one that it gives you. This is budgeting for families, but I'm just going to copy and paste. But really right here, you're just going to be like, hey, this is what I want the tool to do. This is who the tool is for, and it's going to create a tool. Okay, so inside of Tool Studio, there's so much. Like I said, I could do a whole tutorial for just that, but it gives you the title. You can change that. It gives you a heading. You can change that. Description, like you can change everything here. And you can also work in your freebie. So what I like to do here is I like to say in every conversation, make sure you mention this freebie and then link to it. And then up here, you can create a call to action. So this is like if you want to capture their email, it'll ask for the email. It'll collect all the emails here. They do have Zapier to be able to connect to your email client if your email client is not already in here. There are analytics, shows you the use for the past 30 days. And drum roll, please. This will create a landing page draft copy for you. So what that means is it's going to create the content you need to create your own landing page for this tool to start getting traffic, meta title, meta description, and then a whole ass outline and post, really. Like there's so much. Oh my gosh. Obviously, this is just a draft. We'll add to it, but then you take the embed code, you pop it on your blog, and you're good to go. So a lot of these I've never even put up. I have the blog niche finder. It does get a few uses. And then I have my EFT tapping script, but I've never advertised it. And it's on a website that literally has nothing except for that. That's all it has on there. So that's pretty cool. People are finding it organically. But y'all, that was the tool. That was the tool tour of tools, 88 tools, RightBlogger. And it's $30 a month or even cheaper if you get the yearly, which is what I did. Oh, and one more thing. They would be so upset if I didn't mention this, I'm sure. I don't even know if they'll watch all this. This is like 30 minutes. Do you think the creator of the product would watch somebody ramble for 30 minutes about their own product? I don't think so. But if you are watching, hi, Ryan. Hi, Andy. Okay, so last but not least, you can also just use chat. So there is a whole prompt library that you can use, or you can create your own. Like, look at this, SEO, marketing, sales, writing. Oh my gosh. There's so many. Strategy. Okay. Exploring the past and future of topic. That's interesting. All right. So you guys can use any of the prompts in the prompt library. Look at all of this: SEO, learn, research, content ideas for low ticket memberships, help me brainstorm content ideas, I'm just going to click that, y'all. And you might see some of these posts popping up on my blog. Member success stories, I really need to get better at that. I'm always like, oh, I'm going to show off so-and-so. She made $10,000 this month, and then I don't do it. What's inside, cost comparisons, live Q&As, challenger mini-series, day in the life of a member, who this is and isn't for. Okay, I might be able to use a few of these. Good, good. And then if this didn't do what I wanted it to, I would just chat and be like, yo, this is what I meant. I meant this instead of that. So besides all of the 88 tools and besides the tool studio, you also get RightBlogger Chat. So if that does not convince y'all to go and run to get RightBlogger, I don't know what will. But if you stayed around for the whole video, which I feel like maybe one person might, like maybe my husband might, I want you to put in the comments what your favorite tool is or what tool you're most excited to use. Keyword cluster and YouTube video to blog post are definitely mine. What are yours?